Hello there and welcome to another edition of the Evening Review. My name is Ogito Greg, and in studio with me this evening we have Mr. Sethy Gariseb. He's a community activist from Okahandja. Mr. Gariseb, welcome to Windhoek. Welcome to the Evening Review. How are you, sir?
I'm very well, Mr. Okaito. Thank you very much to invite me such a warmly welcome in Okahandja, in Windhoek. I have been traveling 60 kilometers to bring our grievance here today for you people, so that you must also know what's the struggle on the ground with the communities.
Speaking about those grievances, I am informed that you've invited the Minister of Urban and Rural Development, Mr. Sankwasa James Sankwasa, to come visit your town.
Yes, exactly, 100%. We invite him to come and visit our town. But firstly, I must quickly bring the history back.
Okay.
What happened is we write a letter to Honorable James Sankwasa in the beginning of the year, in April, and then they reverse it back to the governor. So the governor come out from Okahandja region, and he come and give the directive that this severe process must be stopped because people was very unhappy about the way that the people are doing the process.
Which process?
Of surveying the land.
Surveying.
Yeah. The town planner doesn't understand what he's doing because he's reallocating the people to a place that is not development again, putting the people in the road, and it's just a chaos, and people have been throwing $165, throwing $500, and this bring chaoses. Because when the people grab the land, municipal already bring the people, they bring the water taps where we are buying water with the carts. Okay. Now he's taking the people backwards, far to the far places. So that's the grievance that we are having in Okahandja. It's the people clean the informal settlement, they make their roads, but if you go to those informal settlements, there's no roads. It has been blocked. Cars cannot even move. So those are the things those are the challenges that we are having in Okahandja.
I see. Can you take us back a little bit? How did it all start? How did this situation come about?
Okay. How this situation started is that the elected committee on the ground.
Okay.
I was also part of that committee.
Yeah.
And they invited us to a meeting whereby they was telling us that we must not tell the community what we are doing inside.
Okay.
And I was the one who picked up my hand and said, no. If we are like this, I have been sent by the community and I cannot hide the things.
Yes.
So it's how they take me out of the committee.
Okay.
But what happened is they also travel to Gariseb.
Okay.
But our head town is Otjiwarongo. But they travel to Gariseb, and Gariseb is a really development town.
Yeah.
For now, you can go to Gariseb informal settlements. They're having lights.
Yeah.
They're having street lights. They're having streets. Everything is okay in Gariseb. And even here in our informal settlements, if you compare to Havana, Kilimanjaro's, Okahandja Parks, our informal settlement was the best informal settlements because there was already roads. There was already they're just supposed to bring for us service and sanitizers there. That was all.
Yes.
And our plan was when you give that money, that $165 and that $500, we thought they were going to bring for us power because Senator Rizzo there. So we thought they are going to bring for us powers, but they start to reallocate us again. And after election is again the same story. They will be quiet for 5 years, and if the other 5 years is coming in for election time, they will start again with these kind of things. Yeah. So for us, we also want to know to which account did this money go, because as you can see, it's having a stamp of the municipality.
Yeah.
But it's a different account. So we want to know to which account did this money go also.
So what did they tell you the $160 and the $500 were for?
They told us that $165, that money, to forward that money, was to bring the service where we are sitting, not to move us, because we are sitting there. If you can talk about Oshedo number 1, that people have been sitting there more than 40 years. Vergenoeg and other areas, they're sitting more than 20 to 8 years there. So some people, they already built nice structure houses, and the painful this is that these municipalities that are allocating the people, they are not even helping the people to move. And some of the people, they lose jobs because there are farms there, and if the people lose jobs, they must come and grab the land here. And if they grab the land here, if they get that small pension or whatever, then they will build their house. From there, they must again break it down, put it in the road, and municipality doesn't help these people in moving of this process. Yeah. And I know I did also, the one thing is that why I'm saying that this savior doesn't have an idea, because he was not on their plane. What is wrong with the first map? The map of Honorable Steve Igo Boys and Honorable Congo Ngo's time. What is wrong with that map? Why we cannot work on that map?
So the municipality in Okahandja wants to move people from the informal settlements to new areas. Is that correct?
Pastor Okweto, what they are doing is, basically what they are doing is, they will move you from your place and they will bring you at your place. And the communities with the municipality, they are not going to be moved. So you want to tell me that where the communities are staying, the community leaders are staying, it's correct, and where me I'm staying, it's wrong.
So they only want to move certain people.
They only want to move certain people. And then if they move him from my place, they will bring somebody else at my place. What is wrong? Why can I not sit on my place? Yeah.
But is it not perhaps that your place is maybe in a riverbed or in an unsafe place, that your specific home needs to be moved?
But Master Okweto, why must they bring you to my place if even the river bank is? Why must they bring you to my place? I will understand if they can just move maybe 2-3 people that was in the river bank. Because I can also remember in at the time of Honorable Natale Twagoses, on the ground, she was also there in those areas, and they said these people are sitting correct. I don't know what go wrong. And even that time the TPM mayor, the mayor that time from LBM, Narasa Brinkman, she was on the ground that day of Honorable, and there was no problem. Certainly there's again no problem. So we must suffer while these people are fighting political fight inside, and then we must suffer.
So which neighborhoods are being targeted for this moving of people?
They are targeting Ekundes, because all the things are just Ekunde 1s, Ekunde 2s, Ekunde 3. We give names for Genoeg, Stamstan, Promised Land, like that. We give the names. But now the target is it's on Genoeg, Sweet Village, in those areas, because they are bringing up people from $5 to this side. Yeah, and it's how and also what they're also doing is they also bring people that must also rent in your plot. That's why I'm telling you, they must go and service the land, make the roads, and then they can start to bring the people there. That's what my understanding. What my understanding is telling me.
Tell me, have they moved the dump site yet?
No. The dump site is still there.
It's still there.
It's still there.
Was there not a plan to move some people to that piece of land where the dump site is?
People are there, and the dump site is there. They are still planning to move the dump site, but it will not. I promise you, Master Okweto, it will not happen now.
But are you telling me they moved the people to the place before they moved the dump site away? So those people have been moved to go and live by the dump site?
There are people on dump site. That new, if you're driving off the new road, this side, Crossman Road, that people are next to the dam. They are on the dump site. First, they are supposed to move the dump site also. And the other issue that also having is that Red Force is threatening people in Okahandja. And we have been writing several letters to Red Force. We as a community, we didn't welcome Red Force into Okahandja. We don't even know who signed that contract. So Red Force must just go and look their money there at municipality. Because we are having contracts with municipality. We don't know Red Force. And they are trying to bully us. So we also want to warn Red Force, they must not come to our houses. Otherwise.
Let's start at the beginning. Normally, you pay for services. So which services is the municipality in Okahandja providing you, the inhabitants of the informal settlements, that you have to pay for?
That one is a good one, because they didn't just bring service. It's just only that water that the standpipe.
But you pay in advance for the card, don't you?
We pay. The card is $350, and you must throw the money into the card to get some water. So there can't be a debt, because you pay as you go. As you want water, you have to pay. So what debt is Red Force trying to recover? No, I'm not talking about informal settlements. I'm talking about the location, about Fetistal, because it's one Okahandja, it's one problem. And we want to solve this one. That's why we are welcoming Honorable James Sankwasa, because he's a bit active. We call him and he wants to get from the both parties what is going on. And I think that he will come and clean that municipality of Okahandja that is fraught like that of corruption. Why I'm saying about corruption is go to them. They are having plots. By their plots, there are water, there is light, there is everything. But what about us? We're living in informal settlements. They're having toilets, and our ladies must not. They must go to the river bank. It's where the gravies are coming.
You say there are plots that have electricity, water, toilets, but are they houses?
Yeah,
Okay.
the workers of municipality, all of them, they're having plots. Even the several councils, so they're also having plots in Okahandja. We know the things.
Okay.
Yeah, we know the thing that is happening in Okahandja, but we are just telling them, bring the service to us, we'll pay for the service. Even they did also send back that money from of the treasurer back to treasurer. Why must the people pay for this $165 and $500? For why? They must bring the service to the people, and we pay for the services. Finish.
Did Okahandja send back money to Treasury
Yes.
that they didn't use?
Yeah.
Okay. If the minister comes to see you guys this month, what would you want him to do?
Yeah, I want him to do the very, very first thing is I want him, before we start with the meetings, that we must take him to the certain areas in Okahandja so that he must go and see by his eyes.
Yeah.
He must go and see by himself the situation that the people are living in Okahandja. As you can talk about no small stamp, that location is sitting in the river bank.
Yeah.
People are like this on top of one another.
Yeah.
So I want him must come and see those critical things in Okahandja. And then we can also go and take him to the informal settlements that some people are having flats there. I don't know how to get the flats there in that area. They built flats there. I don't know, do they have friends in municipality inside or what happened? So he must come and see by himself that corruption. And they must also come and see that this owner of the flat is having water at his house and he's having light at his house, but whereby the next Kamosoka is not, must go and fetch the water far. How does he get, how did he get like that?
Yeah. So there's reticulation, there's underground provision of water to some places, but other people have to go to the standpipes.
For the rich ones and for the businessmen. For us that are voting, standing in the line, there's nothing.
I see.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. The situation seems a little bit dire.
Yes. It's too much.
Would you estimate how many people live in the informal settlements in Okahandja?
I can take roughly database. If I can take for Vergenoeg or Promised Land is more than 5,000 people that is staying in. That was the database that I take last year, last of last year for Promised Land and for Vergenoeg. It was more than 5,000 people. Yeah, okay. But we want about this money. Auditors must come and audit this money, and we want to know how many money is inside, and if this money has been touched, then someone will answer for this money or someone will go to the jail. On
that note, let us just quickly go for a commercial break, but we'll be right back to continue this interesting conversation about the situation in Okahandja. Stay with us. Welcome back to the Evening Review. My name is Okahandja-based. In the studio with me this evening, Mr. Sethy Gariseb. He's a community activist from Okahandja. Mr. Gariseb, we were discussing the dire situation that people in the informal settlements, especially in Okahandja, are facing. And these are not new complaints. These complaints have been ongoing for some time. Do you think that the problem lies with the officials of the municipality? Or why do you think it's taking so long for services to get to the residents of informal settlements in Okahandja?
Yeah, it's the councillors.
The councillors?
It's the councillors, because I didn't ever see that the CEO must decide for the councillor. Councillor must decide for the CEO. So it's the councillors and the CEO together that this town is not going forward, because these councillors, they are playing a political tactic whereby they are having inside fights and what. But these councillors forget that they are getting raise of tax from us, where we are going to buy that tap water, and they are getting good salaries. And plus of the CEO, if you can see our CEO is a big man with a nice car, it's because we are buying that water. And he's staying in the house, he's having the house allowing, whereby we are grabbing the land. So they are not understanding one another in whatever, and us, we are going to vote, or us from the town, we must suffer. Just go and look to Okahandja. It was a garden town. It was a garden town. But today, it's not a garden town. And the other problem also having is that these people are misusing power. If you can check to Mrs. former Mayor Valerie Arrows, she even also go and build at the park. Nobody did move. Why must I move now? Who is Valerie Arrows and who I am? I'm also a son of Okahandja, born in Okahandja. Why must we be moved? If we want to move them first, they must start with the leader, with Valerie Arrows. Why must I move?
Okay, okay. Now, the reason I ask that is specifically because we're maybe a month, 2 months away from national, regional council and local authority elections. What do you think is going to happen? And even if there is a change of councillors that get elected, will it have an impact on the situation on the ground for inhabitants of Okahandja?
As long, because when I see the situation, to be honest, in Okahandja being now in the local authority of Okahandja, the municipality of Okahandja, councillors has been bullied by the CEO because they are quiet. You never see that they are if the CEO is speaking in the meetings, they just quiet. They never say this is wrong, this is right. They are there to debate for the community, for the best of the interest of the people there of Okahandja.
Yeah.
You understand? So I think if we can get people, person that is having voice in Okahandja for the community, something must change in Okahandja. But it will take, to be honest, to bring back the Katenta to where he is. Master Oketo, it will take time. It is not easy, but we must get somebody that can fight for the community on a other level.
On a different note, there was reports earlier this year and even last year about imminent evictions of people who are living on land that the former councils had already sold. Have those evictions happened?
No. It didn't happen. Yeah, it didn't happen because by action, if you can look to Promised Land, it was sold to 3 people. Only one come out. The other 2 we don't know who is the other 2. Yeah. So those ones we don't know. Even also RCCAM. You remember RCCAM was bought by 100,000.
Yes.
How can you bought such a hectare by 100,000? But the people are still sitting there, and we decided that we are not going to move from those areas.
Unless I guess you have somewhere better to move to.
You see, if they want, we must move, then they must use those years. When the people are staying there in Ludwigsdorp, and when the other people build nice houses there and they give us tickets, they must use those strategy. Because from 1982, it's where the Kamaso start in Namibia or in Okahandja.
I see. So people have been there a long time already.
And the other thing that I want also to add is that you was asking me a question: if the minister come, what must he do? What must the minister do? I think if the minister come there, he must interview, or he must ask several questions to the town planner, because this guy doesn't know what he's doing. And also, I think for now, he must close down that municipality until the rubbish must go out. And we can just open the office to go and buy water and electricity. He can just open that thing. For now, he must look down to that municipality. What is happening in that municipality? How did these councillors get these plots? How did these people get that are working in? How did they get these plots there where they are living on? How? So we also, as residents, we can see what they are doing. We want to know, where does our money go for the town? Because you are paying rates and taxes for the town. So I think he must bring in special advisors. He must look into the situation and see. Because we want this place must be clean. If the councillors come in, they must not also come and get the steadiness of these previous councillors. They must come in a clean environment.
I see. So you want the minister to intervene now, so that after the election, whichever council is elected, they can start off on a clean slate.
The councillors that are coming, then they must know Minister James Sankwasa and the governor, they are not playing. If you make any corruption, if you make anything, then you must back to the street, because you are not doing things to the interest of the people of Okahandja.
Speaking of the elections, how will you participate, and what advice will you give to the communities where you are active in terms of the elections coming?
Master Oketo, if I am participating in the election, for me, I don't need even to campaign, because they have already seen what I'm doing. But anyway, I'm not a politician.
Okay. But will you encourage people to vote, or what will you encourage people to do?
I will encourage people to vote. They must go and vote, because if you're not going to vote, the same people will remain there. So you must go and vote. Your vote is your voice. So people must go and vote, but vote correctly and vote wisely.
And when you say vote correctly and vote wisely, how do you want the people to prepare themselves to be able to do that?
Yeah, people have been seeing now these past 5 years who was active on the ground, who was with them together, and there are different things and there are different views. So people have been seeing what was happening in Okahandja.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying they must vote wisely. Even you are blind, but you can hear the voice that there was somebody talking on the radio, somebody's talking about this and this and this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. One thing I wanted to ask about was the Great Wall of Okahandja, that face brick wall that runs along the highway. How has that impacted the lives of people, especially there in the informal settlements?
Yeah, they are supposed to build a bridge. Because what the people are now doing is they are jumping over, go and take the firewood.
Yeah.
If the nature come, they are jumping over to go and use the riverbanks there. Because it has been closed in this side of the town is too much cambashos or too much informal settlements, and it cannot help these people here. So they must jump over, go to the riverbank. So I think my knowledge is telling me they are supposed to make a bridge there for the people, because they must go and even collect firewood. Yeah. Yeah. And the other point of the stuff is also we know in Okahandja what happened. We was losing life, and now people must again move far away. If you can see, there is a lane opposite Nates.
Yeah.
It's having our founding fathers' name there. Yeah. That land is sitting long. Why can you bring the people there?
But is it not private land now? Somebody bought it.
But what does the resolution say? If the land sitting there for more than 4 or 5 years, it must go back to the community.
Yeah, it's possible. I guess you could speak to the minister about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in terms of what I'm saying, that is, why must we move the people far?
Yeah.
We must bring the people closer to the school where the schools are. We must bring the people closer to the hospitals.
Yeah.
We must bring the people closer to the police stations.
Yeah.
It's our people.
Yeah.
It's our voters.
Yeah.
People must not struggle.
Yeah.
The leaders must struggle, not the people.
And life in Okahandja these days, is it a struggle?
Life in Okahandja is a struggle. If you can also see, regional offices is also dead. Oh. In Okahandja, nothing is there that is moving. Regional office, they even tell the people about $600 up to today. Those people didn't get $600. I remember the time of Master James, the former governor. Yeah. I write a letter and I tell the governor that we will come and wait for you there at the regional office. What happened? They lock up 3 of my people, the police of Okahandja. So those are the things that are happening in Okahandja. If you talk the truth, police must lock you up.
Okay, let's talk about quality of life in general. Are there more jobs in Okahandja these days?
No. There is no job, and the jobs that are there is not really paying people that much. But there is Okahandja. It's an industrial area.
Yes,
they can bring more businesses for the people.
Yeah.
But for now, there is nothing in Okahandja.
Oh.
Yeah, there is nothing in Okahandja. There is only colas. In the company, there maybe 5-6 companies that are there. But it's an industrial area. They can bring in more investors, bring in more business people, so that our people can get jobs.
Yeah.
Now, because of that, it's why this unnecessary crime is happening in Okahandja. Because of jobless in Okahandja.
Is crime a problem there now these days?
Crime is too much problem in Okahandja.
Oh.
Yeah, but right now, by the grace of God, we fight and we are getting a mobile police station at Norway behind the clinic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good development.
Yeah.
And what about schools? Are the kids able to get to school? And are there lights?
Yeah, the kids that are working from informal settlements, especially in winter time, it's too much dark for our kids. That's what I was saying in the beginning of the program, that why they are moving people so far. In terms of Okahandja saving land, bring people closer. Or if you not bring people closer, bring lights in schools where the people are living.
Mr. Gariseb, our time is almost finished. Do you have a last word that you want to share with our audience?
Yeah, the last word is I just want to say that if the minister come there, he must just come and do what is right. Because the governor has already stopped the process. But only one councillor tell that this process must go on. And I want to tell the people that governor is the first citizen of the region. And if the governor stops something, it's coming directly from the president. And we must listen to the people. We must not confuse the people, that not saying that by the councillors, and the people must not tell the people that governor is not even to say that thing. Governor is the first citizen of our region, and we must listen, because he must go and report, I think, every 3 months to the president.
Okay.
What was happening in the region.
Thank you very much. And thank you very much for joining us for this evening's evening review. But tomorrow evening, or at least next week, we'll be back with another one. So please join us again. Good night.